Yes. Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. What are we bringing, man? What are we bringing?
It's back. It's new. It's old. Knob Creek 9 year.
We're going to test it. 9 years old, baby.
Age stated bourbon style. All right, so years ago, we used to have Knob Creek 9 year.
Yeah.
It was all over the place.
All over.
Bourbon boom hits. They can't keep up.
Can't keep up, but they're making it now.
9 year age statement goes away. We just had Knob Creek small batch.
Yep.
Is it small batch?
This is just Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. They didn't say
so just
small
Knob
batch.
Creek. It was just Knob Creek.
Yep,
Bourbon
it
whiskey.
screams 100 proof, 50 ABV on
That's
it.
Knob Creek. All of their offerings are at least
Love it.
50.
Yep, love
Going
it.
up, to the 60s, and then their cask strength stuff, barrel strength stuff. But it's on the side, small batch. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Knob Creek small batch.
The label wraps around the sides.
9 years old. 20. We'll talk price in a little bit.
Almost wanted to taste it. It smells good.
Dusty corn.
Yeah.
Slight rye notes.
I get those oak barrel.
Cinnamons and caramel.
Yeah.
Nice bourbon nose.
It's good. So, every note you just had in there is what I would expect. Maybe it comes off smelling a little more caramel than oak for me.
Really, that dusty wood, dusty corn, I really get a lot with Knob Creeks. I'll tell you, there's some of the other reviewers out there, Chad and Sarah, Jason Mash and Drum, the Bourbon Junkies. Those guys' noses are fine-tuned to some of the different bourbons.
Okay.
Mine isn't. I can't nose. You couldn't give me a bourbon blind, and I'll pinpoint what distillery it's from. Some of those guys are doing that.
Got it.
They can tell by the nose where it's from.
You do that with sherries.
Maybe.
Sure. I like the finish here. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to come back for the open, the mid. It finishes like a caramel drizzle over ice cream. So I get that creamy caramel flavor in the finish.
What kind of ice cream?
Vanilla bean.
Pecan?
Vanilla bean. It's that creaminess of that vanilla. I don't know about bean. It's not as much vanilla as it is caramel.
I think it's actually a little oaky, a little astringent. I like it. Feels a little older than 9, possibly.
Why?
The astringent, just the oak and the
Okay.
astringency.
Because I get the oak in the mid palate, where it is dry. I get all the sweet flavors in the finish. So let me see what the forefront is.
It's nice citrus sweetness, brown sugars, graham cracker.
It's real soft open for me. I don't know if I could peg anything other than maybe a touch of cream in the open.
Nice bourbon notes all around.
Yeah, a little bit of popcorn.
Slight slight rye, spiciness. Don't really get, rye bread or anything like that. Just a little black pepper spice.
I agree with that 100%. The original Knob Creek. Is there a non-original? I know. I think it's because they went 9 years. So,
Well,
cool.
they probably had the original on the non-age statement one, I'll bet you. So there is as well, I saw a 9 year single barrel, which we should need to pick up as well and try.
All right.
Of course, we've had the Knob Creek 12, the Knob Creek 15.
Before I was into whiskey, what I had in the cupboard above my refrigerator was a Knob Creek. I don't remember which one. It was expensive for the time. If I remember right, it was $50, and we're talking back around 2000, because we had a buddy that died, and I had it on hand, and I used to pour me like a little glass for good things and for bad things. And because I wasn't a whiskey drinker, but I had the Knob Creek around. And I remember thinking, God dang, $50, but I want to say it was the 12 year.
Well, no, I don't think they had the 12 years. Probably the single barrel, which is 60,
maybe that was it.
120 proof.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's only 60 now?
Well, there's the single barrel, which is the broad market Knob Creek single barrel,
Right.
60%, 120 proof. Then there's the store picks,
Okay.
where the store picks can go out and get
whatever it was the most expensive bottle of any whiskey I'd ever purchased in about the year 2000.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're talking 15 to 20 years ago.
Yes,
too, so.
and it was. I remember thinking, ew, but I didn't drink a lot of whiskey, and I would pour about that much, and it would be either. It was used in remembrance of something good, something sad.
I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll give it an 88. I don't have my iPad with me. For a bourbon, it's very nice.
I'll stick with your 88. It's a little astringent, a little oaky for me. I like the finish with the caramel cream. This is one where I would take small sips to get as much finish, and then in between the sipping, I'm just enjoying good call on adding a
Yeah,
drop.
I didn't even do that. So
we did not do it. It's working out great, neat. Just a beautiful, neat sipper.
While we let that drop of water sit, though, we can talk about 20. This is $27 to $29.
It's
worth it.
Great. That's a great price. And
Yeah.
again, the finish is where it's at for me. I love those creamy vanilla and caramel finishes. You don't always get that in a bourbon. It's definitely bourbon-esque, but I like that a lot. Mid-palate's definitely oaky and dry, though.
I think a drop of water brought out a little bit of floralness to it. Maybe opened it up a little bit, sweetness-wise even. Might have brought down the oakiness.
It did. I don't get as much oakiness.
Yeah. Oakiness.
Oakiness. It should be oakiness. Sounds very manly.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get as much vanilla in the finish either, though. I get a lot more caramel. This is the beauty, though, of adding water or a little bit of ice. Play with your whiskey is what we say. We say play with your whiskey. I know we had a few. Are you going to look?
Yep, Patreon.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
I know.
A few come in.
I don't have my computer with me.
No, so we're winging it a bit. It's a bit of a winger. A winging? It's a bit of a winging. So
$1 supporter. See that first one there?
I do. I don't know how to say the last name though.
Christopher Colasant.
Colasant is what I was saying. It's like cola.
Colasant.
Colasant.
Sont.
It's got to be
Colasant.
that. It's got to be Colasant.
Christopher, thank you. Appreciate it.
It's said multiple times.
And Mike Meyer.
Ooh, Mike Meyer.
Came in as well.
Isn't that like Halloween though?
Yeah.
Eesh.
Well, no, he supports us.
I know. I guess you're with us. You don't want to. Hockey mask. Watch out.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Thanks to everybody for your support. Thanks
October
to our
is
Patreons,
coming.
our patrons.
Our patrons are Patreons.
Good source of support for us, as well as our merchandise on our webpage. Buy coins, shirts, hats.
We have
glasses.
recently done a Patreon-only show. We're going to try to do those quarterly. Just come on, do a little Q&A, hangout session.
Check out the link right below the video here for T-shirts. That's linked directly to us, and
you can play with them too. You don't have to do the purple with the Spartan helmet. You can mix it around.
Yep, change the colors, change the
personally,
style.
I like it black, but Scotch It, you Scotch guys.
Cilantro.
Need to sell hats.